not glamorous, and it's hot outside. I'm sick of getting hurt. Because I'm the zip tie queen, and the ants help them, baby. Y'all come get the water hose. Just take the water hose from me. Greenstock is having a sale. Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. But today, we are getting the quail enclosure set up outside for my quail that are staying here on the homestead to produce eggs for me to eat and my family to eat, and for me to hatch 4 more quail for meat. I want them to be outside. And so I want to show y'all. I have it up. Me and my son put it up. Pretty simple to put up. Got it from Amazon. I saw it on the Thrifty Planter. I'll put her link down below. I think that's the name of her channel, the Thrifted Planter. There's already birds in there. Can't wait to get that closed up. So we are reinforcing it today. So we got hardware cloth. Might we have to go back to the store? Yes. Okay, so cost so far, I think I paid $100 and something for the enclosure, but like the lower end of the hundreds, maybe $120 for the enclosure. I have purchased these. They were $20 some a piece. Now, they were cheaper if I had ordered them off of Amazon. However, I needed them right now. I want to say you could get like 100 feet of this for $80 some on Amazon. And if I don't have enough with what I got today to get the quail outside, I'm not putting this that I have today around the chickens just yet, but I do plan to get it. So maybe I will show y'all my chicken setup, but just remember, I'm gonna get more of this, y'all. So I paid, I wanna say 26 or so for this, so 27. This is just what I wanna do. I'm not telling anybody that you have to go to these links to do this. However, I have already had attacks back here, and so I'm really trying to make sure the quail are super secure before I bring them out the house, because they really cannot protect themselves. So let's go take a look. Oh, and that's pretty much all I've purchased at this point. The enclosure and this. We had a few pieces of wood left from when we put the Bootstrap Farmer greenhouse together, so I'll show you how I plan to use that. I had a different plan, but that changed today because I didn't feel like trying to figure out which plates I needed, and the plates were kind of expensive. I was like, I don't want to pay that much for these plates. And as long as I have something to keep them from digging out and from something digging in, I think that will be good. Oh, I also had to buy some more zip ties. I think they were like, I don't know, $4 a pack. I'm really not sure. Anyway, we are probably at about $200 for this setup, just so y'all know. And I'm mostly giving those numbers so that if someone else wants to get into quail and they want to do it this way, that you'll know. So just letting you know. So this is, okay, if you remember, I had a door here when I had the chickens, when this whole area was the chicken area, and I closed it off. So I'm gonna put the door back here. I can fit through here, but I wanna make it so that anybody can fit through here and come into the quail enclosure. So if I want to slide through here from the chicken area, I'm fine with that. But I want to leave this open. So we're going to put the door back here. Y'all already know I hate building stuff. So I do already hate the idea that I got to build stuff. Anywho, oh, we're gonna put some hardware cloth here because I overextended most of the, they're calling it wire. This feels like netting that came with this, which is also the reason why I want to put the hardware cloth around the sides of it and on the ground, because what came with it is this. It's very flexible and something could definitely probably get through it. But I've watched people use this for their quail, not just the Thrifted Planter. She has it, but I went looking at other pictures on like Google, and they're using this too. And of course, I'm gonna keep my eye out. If we need to reinforce it, we will. But closer to the bottom is where we're gonna put this hardware cloth. I really should probably go and put a long sleeve shirt on. I've been working on this without y'all, but I have been cutting myself up, y'all. I have not enjoyed it. Anyway, this is the space we're looking at. I think it's like 6.5 by 6.5. So a decent space. Quail do not need that coop. I put it in there just in case, you know, if it gets rainy or something, it gets really muddy and they want to go in, they can, but they do not need it. Also, these branches, I was expecting to have them out here earlier, so we'll just have to get some more branches. But I was expecting to have them out here earlier, and I had cut branches off of some of the trees, but they're not out here yet. And these branches have pretty much died, but we will be putting some more in here for them. Oh, let me bring you in. And ain't nothing about this area level. Y'all know that I don't level out stuff. And that's probably to my detriment. Oh, by the way, I was trying to take loose some of the old coop to use the parts, especially the hardware cloth. Baby, that coop seemed to have like crumbled over 3 years, but it was hard to get apart, so that's gone. So, all right, if you can see the wood down here, yeah, you can see that. I wanted it to sit up like this, but now I'm just going to lay it down right here, and I'm not going to connect it to itself. I know I can. I did not feel like dealing with it, y'all. Once we put the hardware cloth down, I don't even really think that's gonna be a big deal, but I'm still gonna leave it. It was extra pieces that we had from putting the greenhouse together, and so I was like, well, why not? You know, so I put it in here, and this can slide back a little bit because it wasn't completely touching, so we're just gonna lay it down like that. I think it's a good idea. I can just make sure they can't slide under it. Eventually, my bad, y'all. Eventually, it's gonna settle over here. I do think I'm gonna dig a little bit, not today, which if I don't do it today, chances are I'm probably not gonna do it. But what I was gonna say is I might dig to make it a little more level. Oh, y'all, I'll be back. My whole trunk is open because I started the video and I'm supposed to stop it and come back and talk to y'all. Let me go get the rest of this hardware cloth. All right, so I'm back. And the hardware cloth is not going all the way through this so much as around the sides. So on the outside and inside, so that if something tries to dig out or in, it has a hard time getting in or out. So that's my plan. And then it's gonna go around the bottom also. So I don't know if I have enough. If I don't, I'll have to come back. But we about to get started because I really want to have them outside by the end of this week. Today is Monday. I'm actually recording this the same day I'm gonna edit it and put it up for y'all. So see, very small holes in this. This is what they call hardware cloth. When I first started like getting into chickens and stuff, I kept seeing people say hardware cloth. And I was actually thinking it was a cloth. It's metal. In case you were also trying to figure that out. Well, yeah, galvanized steel maybe. Trying to find the part that I'm supposed to use to open it. Is that you? That's not you. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. I think this is you. I go get my nails done this week, so I'm cool with just like getting this done. Also, I think I might go get the things and just cut this. Sometimes it's easy, and I'm sure somebody gonna tell me in the comments like, you should have done this. I can't never get this open easy, y'all. I really can't. I see it right here though, but bending it over the back is crazy. I'll be back. I'm back, and I did not turn the camera off. So I just used something to try to cut it. This, I'm pretty sure these have worked before, yep. See that? I probably should not be using that for that, but I just want it off. And it worked. So if you are a person like me, you can make things work. It might not look like, you know, the best options, but it works. Also, this stuff will scratch you up. I kind of don't like it, but you gotta kind of do what you gotta do to make your animals safer. All right, got it. Whew. It's hot out here, but see how it's coming apart? Oh, this stuff will scratch you up, y'all. I mean, scratch you up. Anyway. There we have it. This is already under the chicken coop. It's not under the chicken run yet though. So it's a pretty long piece that I'm going to just put over here under this side because the part that's under the chicken coop is also a little bit under this run. So that's a plus. But I'm also trying not to get cut up, y'all. I hate it. This is 1/4 inches and it's pretty dark over here because there's also a cover on this. That's what I did like about this model of enclosure is it had a cover on it. It'll keep them from getting wet and stuff too. And it getting like super muddy in here. So what is it stuck on? All right, and we just gonna slide this under. I could just cut it, but it's just a hassle, y'all. So, you know, homesteading in an urban space is not always glamorous. This right here, not glamorous, and it's hot outside. And I probably could cut it a little bit, be able to save some, but if I can do like the entire piece, that would be cool too. So, and then like there's so much coverage from the outside to the inside. And that's really what I'm trying to do. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, I could probably use this to, oh wait a minute. I just thought of something. I could use this and take it right on up the coop, and it covers the bottom and the top. And then all I gotta worry about is the sides getting covered, and then put the wood over it. Yeah, and zip tie it. That's even better. Glad I was out here talking to y'all. Yeah, even better. And then I still don't have to cut it, and I'm getting the same thing that I was trying to get. Oh, probably should have brought the zip ties with me. Well, I wouldn't have known to do that because this was not my plan. Oh, it's staying. Very nice. And that provides even more coverage than I was expecting. So I got 4 of those. I cut myself earlier on something. I don't know, it hurt. I'm sick of getting cut. I'm sick of getting hurt. Oh yeah, y'all a little crooked. Y'all like real crooked because you sitting on top of this. I promise you won't stay long. But see what I mean? I'm just gonna bend this up as much as I can, but keeping it low so it can be on the ground. And then I'm just gonna zip tie it. And I'm not gonna get it as tight as I can right now on camera with y'all, but I'm just trying to show you my thought process of a person who don't like building stuff but needs this to work. Also think I wanna put them on sand. So there's a space right here. I'm just gonna make sure I zip tie it a bit more. I also think I'm gonna put them on sand. So that would be another part of my cost. You don't gotta put them on sand. You can put them on pine shavings. You can just put them on the ground. Like you don't have to have them on sand. Very nice. I like this idea. Was not my first idea, but I put that in wrong. Hate that for me. Very nice. And then I'll just make sure it's pretty tight. Come down here, zip tied as well. Now, what I will tell you is I would probably prefer some bricks down here over the wood. The wood is just what I had, but yeah, and I might come through with some more zip ties throughout to make it a little bit tighter. But I actually really like this idea. I did not think about it though until just now with y'all. Love that for me. So I will say I'm kind of glad now that I didn't buy the big roll, because I would have been quite frustrated in here trying to move that big roll around. So I'm glad I didn't. That I saw on Amazon for $89. All right, let's do this. And eventually it's gonna settle in the ground on its own. Yeah, can y'all see me? Sure can't. And I was telling my daughter, I was like, I only want to have to do this one time. You know, with the chickens, we got the chickens and like, we was just happy to have them. Didn't really know what we was really doing. And we done redid that chicken area so many times now. I don't want to have to do that with this. I mean, if we honest, same thing with the quail. Now that we're doing like an actual kind of aviary, I guess, for them, I just want it to be right the first time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So yeah, so we're gonna put it on the front too. The front I'm probably gonna cut because that would be kind of overkill, I think, to lay it over it again. Yeah, love it, y'all. All right, let's get back to work. So I know this is not my normal content, but it was what I was doing today. And people have been asking about the chickens and the quail. And oh no, I just dropped all, what is it, 98 of these, because it was 100 and I used 2 out of this bag. It's all right, I'ma live. I'm going to live. The other thing we're gonna do for them is get hiding places. So pots, buckets, trees and brush, things like that, because that's like what they normally do. If y'all remember when my quail got out that time and it got into my neighbor's yard behind me because it flew over the fence, and no, they don't fly like birds, but they can get traction to fly. And I have a privacy fence. It flew over the privacy fence. I had to go to my neighbor behind me and say, hey, my quail got out. Do you mind if I come and get it? She was like, yeah. So, yeah, that's how they normally, oh, but what I was saying is I found him or her, I can't even remember, in the bushes behind the house. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it like what they would normally live in. And we got those up. I'm gonna move this over here for now. And now I really don't see the point of having to like attach these pieces of wood at this point because this worked out way better than I was actually expecting. All right. And I have to come back out here tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so I probably won't be in the garden like talk about tomorrow, because me and her will be doing all the birthday things. But this was really the last thing I had to get done because I was like, I really need them to be secure. And that is what we're doing here with this hardware club. My son helped me with everything else. Oh, it's very easy to build. In case you're interested, because I feel like this could work for chickens too. It was very easy to build. It's basically a lot of snapping it together, if I'm honest. I think the hardest thing was the door, but not a big deal with that either, honestly. We got it together in probably less than 3 hours. It was quick, if it even took that, because I'm counting the time we got out here. We had to take the old coop apart though. So if you counting that, that wouldn't be something that other people would have to include. Just cut my finger again. Girl, telling you, this is why I don't like building stuff. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't like building stuff. Not all the reasons. All right. See, that one came off much easier. They all just weird. Nope, I talked too fast. Talk too soon. It is also in here and attached. Now y'all understand why I don't be wanting to build stuff? This is why. All right, let me go. Why are you coming behind me, little piece of metal? Get off. I don't need you. Oh, you're coming behind me because you're still attached? Sir, little piece of metal, just go. You're no longer needed here. You've done your job. Go. All right, I'm sweating. I'm hot and I'm sweating because it's hot out here. But anyway, yeah, that's basically what I want to do, y'all. I like it. Now, I probably will have to cut it for the side pieces, but I think I'm okay with that because it really would be wasteful to keep it whole to do the side pieces. But I think that I don't know what this space is in between. Probably gonna have to get some more, but I do like it going all the way up this wall, except for, you know, like up in the roof area. I think it makes it a lot more safer for them. So it's the cutting it part for me. It's the cutting it part for me, y'all. I gotta figure out how to cut these easily, which I'm sure they got something at Lowe's. So we're not gonna finish this tonight, but I'm very excited. So I've given myself until the end of the week to get this done. When I get it done, I will bring y'all back and show y'all exactly what I did. But I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of what my thoughts were. I also thought that I was probably gonna be able to get this done today. That's not gonna happen because I don't have nothing to cut this with. I don't feel like going to Lowe's. I already been to Lowe's today. But I will show y'all the chicken area. A lot of people are asking about the chicken area. Please be mindful that I'm not finished. I'm not finished, but the chickens will be more secure the way they are, as long as they stay in the run, than the quail will be if I leave them just with the flimsy material that came with it. So I'm gonna show y'all the new chicken run. Oh, I'll go take y'all inside and show y'all the new chickens too. We are probably going to end up moving the door, but that's only because I want to add another coop on the outside, because once I bring the chickens from inside, there will be 7 chickens out here. Anywho, let's go take a look. All right, so we still have an enclosure up here. I was thinking about taking this down, but I decided against it because I do let them out and I do let them roam. If I take the wood enclosure down, they would really have to stay in here all the time, and that's not what we want. But there goes Peace, and there goes Peace, and that is Betty. Betty is one of the first, from the first group of chickens that we have. Oh, so is Peace actually. And so this enclosure right here, I got from Tractor Supply. I want to say it was maybe like $300 and some. I needed it that day. Probably could have got something cheaper, like the thing over there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I have a tarp over top of it. It's actually 2 tarps. So it doesn't look amazing, but it does what I need it to do. And then I have bungee cords connecting it. So there's 2 tarps. There's one up here and then there's one down here. So they overlap quite a bit. When it rains, I will tell you, it kind of pulls it in. So I put blocks in here in front of it. Also, we took this apart the weekend trying to make sure we could fit this in here. Lost a bolt. So I got to go get the bolt so that I could put that back right here. The coop is on the outside of this run. So you can take out this little hole right here so that you can get to the coop, and I could get to the nesting box on the inside right there. So what I was telling y'all is the door is over here now. We're probably gonna move the door to like somewhere over here so that I could get another coop in here. And if I need to, like, you know, make some more areas where we can access the chicken area, I could do that too, in this little enclosure right there. A viewer sent me this. I thought it was so cute. They sent it to me a while ago, and I remembered it a month or so ago, so I went ahead and put that up with my zip ties because I'm the zip tie queen. We have these waterers. I really, really love them. I just put these in not too long ago, but like when you need to clean this, it slides out. There it goes. See, it slides out. So you can clean these easily. Take them out, wash them out if you need to. See that? Slides out. I really like it. So you can, just got that all over me. Anyway, and pieces all in my way. But yeah, this cone up here is so that they cannot roost, so we love that. And we have another brick just so that when it rains, it doesn't pull it in. It still does it a little bit, but the bricks definitely help. Also a place for the girls to roost. I was telling y'all that we have to, because I know you see these T-posts, that I have to come in and secure these because the ground is just really soft. These are held in with really long like screws, but it's not working over here because the ground is super soft. This is the feeder, and I can't remember how many pounds, maybe like 25 pounds it holds, something like this. They're from Rent-A-Coop. I purchased them probably a month ago because I was like, something has got to give. And so they just stick their head in here, and I am seeing much less bird pressure in here because they really can't get to the food. So that is the new setup, and they're covered. So I guess this has a little bit of rain in it. It does. And it's not rain, it's water from when I was doing the garden this morning. But what was I saying? So yeah, it keeps them from getting wet and stuff too. Now, it does still get wet in their run, like I told you, because we don't have the side completely covered, because I want them to be able to have some sun in here. I took out this yesterday. It's just way too big for the space. I'm gonna make them a dust bathing space out of just like wood, 4x4 like space, I guess, for them to dust bathe in. But yeah, there goes all the chickens. I had put some parsley in here for them. They did not want it. I need to take it out. Oh, and another thing I didn't show y'all is a viewer sent me this a while ago so they can roost on there. So if you do want to raise chickens, that's my setup. I'm not saying it's the best setup. I definitely would like a better setup, but it seems to be working for us right now. And so I don't know what this size is over here. I measured it at a point, but I don't know how much space this is over here. But my chickens were very happy with it. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell y'all. I'm going to try to see if I can extend this by one more panel. You can buy extra panels of this, but if I do, I'm gonna have to push out this front part right here. Oh, by the way, the hose link light over here, a lifesaver. When I forget to close them up and it gets dark, absolutely love this thing. I told y'all about these in another video. They're solar powered. Absolute lifesaver. I also think that it will help if we have a predator come in here because the lights will come on. So I plan to put another one down there too. Like, I really like those things, and I'm thinking I might just put them across this area completely. So if we get a predator at night, maybe the light will scare them away. But yeah, that right there, lifesaver. Because I normally come out here and I have to, like before I got this, I would have to like try to hold my phone with the flashlight. I did have a headlamp that went out, but this hands-free, I don't got to worry about it. It's just gonna come on when I come over here. I love it. But anyway, what I was saying, I think I said, oh, I'm gonna try to add a panel, but I would have to push this out, and I probably will, just so that we can have a little more space in there for them. And when I say a panel, I'm gonna have to get two, one for each side to make it longer, and it'll push it out. That's what I want to do. And then you have the quail area over here that we're going to finish before the end of the week, and I'm going to show y'all exactly what that's gonna look like. Yeah. So that's my little space for them. And like I said, I do let them come out and roam the whole space as well. And they were in the quail area the other day. I was like, oh, y'all having a ball. Anyway, that's the video for today, y'all. I'm not sure how many people were interested, but I do know that people have been asking, so I figured that I would show it. And I wanted to show it once it was finished. Oh, I told y'all we would go look at the chickens that's in the house. I think they are probably around 7 weeks old now. The baby chickens that we have, the baby chicks, they're about 7 weeks old now. They'll be coming outside soon. I'm gonna integrate them using a dog crate. I did that before, worked out really well. So that's how we're gonna do it this time too. Okay, so we are inside and they are inside in my living room. They're not even down in the homesteading room. Mostly because I felt like it was either too chilly. Well, for the quail, I felt like it was too chilly down there, and that's why I wasn't having a really good survival rate. I think that I found out that that is true because I try to keep it chilly because there's food down there. So everything is in my living room right now. Anywho, let me show you the babies. These are Americanas. They are just as crazy as the Americanas. But anywho, this is one. I don't know what we named it. Do you hear it hollering? Just hollering. They holler a lot. They just make a lot of noise, but they lay pretty blue or green eggs. And right now we don't have any more blue layers because of the attack that we had. So they all will lay some kind of colored egg that's not brown or white. And that's what we wanted. So that's Americana 1. I love her color. She's beautiful. Let me get another one. They're so wild. They're just wild. See, I'm not trying to hurt you. This is another one. You say hello. There, look at her. So, yeah, my son said, she got a long neck. She's black, but they're all Americanas because I wanted them to lay different colors. And then we have, they just go so wild. No one is trying to hurt you. No one is trying to hurt you. Oh. She's the loudest all the time. Just moving her and she want to holler. Anywho, she's a white one. She's white and gray. I think she'll be pretty. She wants to go. And then we got a gray one. Can y'all see? Yeah. Then we got a gray one. So these are the new ones coming to the flock. And they're just in a tote in my living room. They won't be here long, but that's where they are for now. In case you want a homestead and you don't know where to keep them, mine are in my living room. I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be right back. We are just going over here. I'm gonna close this. Not that it matters at this point because it doesn't have anything in there. But what I came to show y'all, we got some of that done. Hopefully we'll get some more of it done Wednesday. I'm not gonna record it anymore. I'm just gonna show y'all when it's done because I know most people are not interested in this, but I know some people are. So I'm loving it. Anywho, the garden, that's looking amazing. I ended up putting this squash, zucchini in the bed with the other one since I had gone ahead and pruned it up and they fit. We have some beautiful zinnias that's coming out. We love them. They are from Floret. I think that's a really pretty one. That's another one from Floret. Our beans are finally making it up the trellis. Our peppers are looking good. We even have some jalapenos starting to show up. I actually had shishito peppers for lunch today, and there's more on here now. Shishito peppers, once they start producing, they are prolific, y'all. This bed is doing well. I need to check and see if there's any more beans in there. This is where the Royal Burgundy are. The patio tomatoes still looking good. We got peppers growing over here. This is not a garden tour, just kind of giving you an update. Got peppers growing, see that one right there? The cucumbers are finally going up the trellis, love that. Both of them are moving up the trellis. And actually, I need to put this one back where it belongs, which is on this trellis. I'm happy to see that. And then you got more peppers, and I can see a pepper from over here. Y'all see it right there? And there's another one growing. So the peppers are doing good. We got aphids on this one. So frustrating. Yeah, I gotta come through and get them off. But I'm trying to stay on top of it this year so that they don't get out of control. But yeah, there's ants all over those and aphids. Well, that one. And there you got more beans. These are dragon tongue beans. They have not started to produce just yet, but that's okay. Those potatoes looking like they ready, but not ready. So we still giving them some more time. Green stalk, we got a pepper plant that we need to put up, but we'll get to it eventually. Actually, it's already put up. And that also has aphids on it. Y'all, the aphids, that's a golden Marconi. But anyway, the aphids, I don't know, they just came in and they ain't leaving, which is fine. We're actually getting peppers early this year though, so I'm just trying to keep them off. See, that's what aphids look like in case anyone is interested. Can y'all see it? See them little bugs on there? And the ants help them, baby. Also, look at that eggplant. Probably need to do a harvest video soon. But anyway, that green stalk is looking amazing. Got a bunch of tomatoes on this middle one that's growing. You see them? Got a whole bunch on here. I'm excited. That thing is huge. That's a Supremo. You got some early girls right there. Just a quick pan. Oh, got to pull this out. But I really don't want to pull it. I really just want to let it die first. Hopefully get some seeds in the soil. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anywho, these tomatoes looking good right here. We got a few yellow leaves, but that's okay. Tomatoes over there. I'm actually seeing more tomatoes in the middle. Y'all know I've been saying ain't no tomatoes in here. But we're getting more tomatoes in here. Might have just been the variety comes on slower. These sunflowers gonna be beautiful. Those are from Haas. I can't remember which ones I put in there, but they're gonna be beautiful. I love how the plant looks. And I think I like these better. They're pro cut, so it's just one flower, but also the plant doesn't get outrageous. It does not seem like, because these look like they're already about to give us a sunflower. I like that. And so we might not be ever planting mammoth sunflowers again in the space that we have. But anyway, black beans are also starting to produce beans. You can't see them from over here, but there are beans in there. The tomatoes on the Haas Hortanova, love it. Somebody said, how are you loving it? Do you have any complaints? I don't have any complaints. And I think that's what I'm gonna put over here. I have more, so next year, that'll be Hortanova trellising. I do like the cages, so we'll be using the cages, the Hortanova, the cattle panel. That's what we're gonna be using for our tomatoes. I actually really like it. Oh, and the cages for the peppers too. I do like that. The green stalks are looking good. I went through this morning, did a deep watering. I might be watering too much. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Girl, stop. Anyway, patio tomatoes starting to ripen. But y'all look, I'm pretty sure that's a watering issue on my part. But yeah, everything is looking good over here too. But I went through and did some watering this morning. Everything is looking amazing. I love it. Now that the sun is going down, the limpness is leaving some of these plants, because listen, it was hot today. These tomatoes are still alive. We don't have any germination in this tray, but we do over here. These are cucumbers. I'm pretty sure these are the cucumbers down here. It might be some sunflowers in here too. Yeah, those are sunflowers coming up. Also seeing a few corn popping up here too, so I'm excited about that. Some more corn right there. Hope y'all can see it. So we'll be getting those planted out soon. Those are gonna go in the purple bootstrap farmer bags. The sunflowers and the cucumbers going in the purple bootstrap farmer bags. I'm hoping that when it's time for me to plant into those, I will be pulling out those other potatoes too. And here, these tomatoes, I think I started over watering because I could actually get in there. Y'all come get the water hose. Just take the water hose from me. But anyway, we still got tomatoes on them. Oh, I believe I'm gonna pull these sweet 100. They're not sweet to me. I don't know if it's something I'm doing. They're not sweet. And I let one ripen to red. They're not sweet. Like, why would you do that? Anyway, I think I might pull him. I was watching Broke today, and he was pulling one that he didn't like the taste of, and he was like, he felt like he got bamboozled. I feel very bamboozled. How do they taste to y'all? If you've grown the Super Sweet 100, are they sweet? Anyway, I didn't overwater these, so that might be a problem too. But one thing I know that does not need a lot of water, and then I do not overwater them, is these peppers. And they are doing amazingly. Look at that, y'all. Doing amazingly. It's so many of these candy cane peppers in here. And I harvested the shishito because I had them for lunch. Also, nothing has dug in here anymore, so I'm excited about that. That's the watermelon looking good. Oh, we also have some germination in here on the sunflowers, the miniature sunflowers in the tomato green stalk. Oh, green stalk is having a sale. Completely forgot to tell y'all about that. So the tomato, the blueberry, and the snow. Blueberry and snow is back. They are doing a growing together in the USA sale. The 5 tiers are starting at $99.97. You can get 3 tiers of the tomato, blueberry, and snow. That's $177.97. If you use my code, always down in the description, you can get $10 off a $75+ purchase. So if you want to do that, it's a good time to do that. And you can get 3 for $177. I thought that was good. 3 tiers. I thought that was good. And then over here in the quick tent greenhouse, our roselle, we're just giving it some time, y'all. We're giving some time to get the soil moist like it should be. We're giving some time for this plant to be like, oh, I'm not stressed anymore, and to start growing. And the rest of the stuff that's in here are our patio tomatoes. And they are looking good. And we have tomatoes, and we have flowers, new flowers coming in on here. So yeah, we love that. Okay, see, that's a watering issue. So when I said the other day that blossom end rot, that I think it's a watering issue, a few people said it's calcium. Yes, it is calcium, right? But if the soil is not moist, the plant cannot pull up what it needs from the soil. I know that I have not watered these beds well, the same way I know I had not watered the bags well. Once I start to water well, we will see that this will stop, and it will be because the plant can pull up what it needs to pull up. I'm not saying that it's not calcium. What I'm saying is it can't get to the calcium because I'm not watering like I should. That's what I meant when I said that. Anyway, I had not seen that, but we got Blossom Enrod in here too, and I was not watering well in there either. The bags, because let me be clear, it's a lot to water now. And so I was thinking in there, like it's mostly shady, it's not gonna be a big deal. I realized the other day when I was pulling that stuff out that it is a big deal, but those plants are still like really growing and they look good. But yes, that's what I meant when I said that. So that tomato can go back into the orchard area. It will decompose. Anyway, y'all, oh, last thing, if I were to pull out those Sweet 100s, I think that I would put my sun peach in there. I know that I like sun peach. I know that they are delicious. And we have 3 sun peaches. Now, the thing is, we have 4 of those plants in there, but maybe I'll take out 2 and put my sun peaches in because I know that I like them. And we'll probably do that sometime this week because, like I said, I am overwatering, but I also have 4 of those plants in there. I really don't need 4. I can just leave 2 of them and then I can go ahead and grow my sun peach, and that's probably what I'm going to do. So I know that was a mashup of things tonight. We started with the quail, moved to the chickens, came back to the garden, all of that stuff. But I hope that you enjoyed it either way. It's gotten really pretty out here. It's cooled down out here tonight. I'm really loving that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram where I post about the things going on in my garden almost every day. Bye, y'all.